The beautiful view over the Harry Gwala Stadium and Peter Maritzburg will be the furthest thing from the mind of both Maritzburg United and Bloemfontein Celtic tonight. Both of the sides looking to garner very important points in round 25 of the Absa Premiership. Maritzburg United in their quest to stave off the spectre of relegation to the National First Division. And Bloemfontein Celtic are trying to hold on to their top 8 position. Mapena as well. Mapena's been given space, rattles the woodwork.
That's the class that comes with having an experienced player like Mapena.
Bandile Shandu then, looking for the header. There is a header, it's gone in, the back of the net. Offside flag is up and it won't count.
Oh, it must have been very, very close. Now Kutumela obviously backs heels it. It looks to have been a little bit ahead. Remember the rules, there must be 2 players, defending players and the attacking player. I think that time it was only the goalkeeper remaining. The good thing about this formation is that when you got wing backs like that, they can help out defensively, and in no time they can get themselves on the front foot.
4 defenders and the ball falls to a Maritzburg United player. Bandile Shandu gets a 3rd bite of the cherry, and there's a real good opportunity. Patrick Tinghem was wrong-footed, and yet Maritzburg United can't find the back of the net. Another great piece of play by Kunene.
The action coming from the 2 wing-backs that we've just mentioned. Shandu delivers the cross, and who gets into the opposite side? It's Kunene. For me, I mentioned them, these are the very 2 key players that are able to increase the numbers immediately after defending.
Well, they nearly give it away again with a nice little touch. Brown on Yango losing the plot just a fraction, but Rashinda Ruk was on point. Now Miguel Tim forward. Fortune Makaringe. Now Makaringe's got a nice angle here, and there's a lovely little run into the penalty area by Kutumela once again. He's got a lovely footballing brain on him, Tabisa Kutumela. He makes his little late runs almost unobtrusively into the danger zone. Some good pressure being exerted once again by Maritzburg United. Almost looks like Bandile Shandu's moved over onto the left-hand side. Miguel Tim seems to lose his way, and there's an opportunity for Dumisa Mapena. Well, the defence of Maritzburg United's backing away, and they might pay the price. They do pay the price, because Menzi Masuku's onside, and the visiting team score early.
Yes. There was definitely a moment where maybe Maritzburg United should have dealt better. Imagine the amount of time that Dumisa Mapena was on the ball with all the defensive unit or line of Maritzburg United just kept backing off, and it gave him time to be able to lift his head up and look for the options. Eventually, obviously, the ball just drops. Excellent control.
Beautiful. Lovely work done by Menzi Masuku as well. Just as well done by Deruk. I think Deruk's had a good season. I've seen him grow throughout 2018-19 Premier League campaign. Katarega with switch play. Tries to get away from Kopedi. Nicely run in the air by the new player, Judas Mosiamedi. Now, Makaringa's got himself in space. Mosiamedi. Katarega! Scores a level.
So they were waiting for him. They got excited when he stood up to warm up to make the entry, and with every touch that he got involved with, they got excited, and I think their faith in him has been rewarded. Obviously, he takes a very difficult ball. Obviously, we'll see from the footage or replay that's about to happen now. It's a ball that is dropping in front of him, not the most comfortable in these conditions, and yet he hit the sweet spot.
Little salt and pepper on the top of the head these days of Patrick Tinghem. He's only 33 years old. Katarega still influential since he come on as a substitute. Delightful delivery. Finds Kunene. He's a very much a left-footed player, as we've spoken about before. He's not going to have a shot from there. Surprised that he hasn't moved across to the other side. Katarega in space. Brilliant from Canarega. Maritzburg United smashed the front with 2.5 minutes remaining, and Canarega's got a brace, and there's hope at the home of Maritzburg United.
Unbelievable. Man, that's just simply unbelievable. Incredible. What a strike from some range. Just from the time that he picked up the ball, there was only one thing in his mind as he turned around. And once again, this stand-up has come alive with some excellent shooting from Maritzburg United.
A goal from Masuku then started the action in the second half after a goalless first half. Canarega's brace, though, stole the limelight as Maritzburg United win by 2-1.
Coach Eric, appreciate your time. Your thoughts, please.
Yeah, I don't think the first half we didn't play very, very well, to be brutally honest with you. We're looking to go way too direct. We weren't looking to try and play through the phases, made it quite easy for them. And then, on the set pieces, our quality on the delivery wasn't great. Even though we had quite a few set pieces in that first half, we were being caught on the counter. So I wasn't very happy with the performance in the first half. Even the first 10 minutes in the second, to be honest. I thought it only really changed when we brought Talan on. We decided to bring on another midfielder and look to outnumber them through the midfield, look to play a little bit closer to one another, look to play through the phases, look to combine in the wide areas. And then we started to look more like a threat. The way we conceded the goal, disappointing, because ultimately from the start of the game you could see they were only really attacking with 6 and leaving 4 at the back. You could really see they were looking to come here just to try and get a draw and possibly catch us on the counter. And that's how we got caught, which was disappointing for me, But, yeah, Canarega's made the difference in the second half. All the subs did, to be honest, and they responded very, very well. So, yeah, very, very happy for the club and obviously for the players. But we made it very, very difficult for ourselves tonight.
Coach Eric, how much of this is in the head more than in just the playing ability?
All of it, to be honest. All of it, because, like I said in the first half, we practice in training that we look to combine, play through the phases. We look to play possession football. And that first half, they didn't do that. They were looking to play the long run. They were panicking. I don't think anybody wanted to take responsibility on the ball, hence the fact they were looking to hit it long. Nobody was looking to drop in the pockets, everything that we practiced. And yeah, it's a mental thing, And I think it only really triggered when we got the equalizer. Then we started to look a little bit like the team against Sundowns and Chiefs, And had we have started the game like that, I think I wouldn't have lost as many kilos as I did in the game. So yeah, not happy with the way we started.
Let's talk about the impact, and you correctly say all the subs made the impact, but it's what you were always going to do, because I was saying to Sia at halftime, looks to me like you just have enough, even on the bench, of the players that can change the complexion of the game.
Yeah, Alan, he's been exceptional for us coming off the bench. He's our Solskjaer right now, to be honest. And the team has been performing very, very well, even though he's come on and made a difference. And I just felt that it wasn't the right time to put him in from the start. But I'm very, very happy for him because he shows his ability. We know what he's capable of. We've been telling him that he needs to get in those shooting positions a lot more, because in the previous games he wasn't doing that, and tonight he did. So that was a positive, But it's a team effort. Not only him, Judah came in. I thought Judah was absolutely fantastic when he came in. His aggression, his ability to win the ball. I think he created really that first chance that Canarega's scored. And then Zachary also. Zachary came in and we made 3 attacking options. We 1-0 down. We had to make those changes, and they all responded in the right manner.
It's one game at a time, Coach Eric. I'm about to let you go, but objective achieved tonight.
Definitely. Objective was to collect the 3 points, because we closed that gap. They all got to play tomorrow. Now they start feeling the pressure. But, the job is not far from done. We need to go to Highlands. And then, it doesn't get any easier.
Thanks so much, Coach.
Thanks.
There is Coach Eric Tinkler. Then it's an invitation to all the teams that are just slightly above them. They close the gap. The head coach of Bloemfontein Celtic now joins me, Letlonolo Siema. Coach Siema, appreciate your time. Your thoughts, please.
Yeah, well, see, what can we say? We lost 3 points that we thought it was close for us to collect maximum points or at least get a draw. But today, I can say today I can't fault the guys. They took the plan exactly the way we wanted it to play. We knew that the break attacks will get them, and on field before they scored that one, we should have been 3 up. And had we taken our chances, we could have been talking a different story. But it's this game of football. If you don't take your chances, then you're gonna get hurt. And we worked on it. We knew that Katarenga, they will come, and then we knew that he packed the shot. Of course, he faces one. We're expecting another guy to come and close, but we were kept on dropping, and then he had a good shot, and it was a goal. But the guys, I think today we fought like wounded lions, and we knew that Maritzburg will come and attack until the 90 minutes, until the game is over, with the support behind them. But today, really, I want to say the guys, we played football, but unfortunately we couldn't finish the chances that we created.
You were concerned before the game about the conditions, but to me, going into half-time, your players adapted to the situation, the conditions very well.
Yeah, I wasn't concerned. I was just mentioning that the rain might make it even. There were some few tackles that were a little bit bad. What I can congratulate is the defense, the way they were so they fight. The first pairing is the first game that they've played. Like Ibaloi, they only right there. They did it very well, and I was happy with the way we defended today, except that last one, that where we left it. I think we could have done better, but it's a game of football. Unfortunately, now we have put ourselves in a very difficult position. We'll have to double our efforts and make sure that we get the points. Games are going, teams are gaining points, and then pressure is on.
Thank you so much.